Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Hotel Monaco.
Yeah.
Just like saying Monaco.
Monaco.
Monaco Beer Garden. Here we go. One of the things that I picked up a long time ago, and it gets reinforced by people like Simon Sinek, is the whole concept of understanding why certain things are going to play out. And when we go into a sales conversation, that's what we're really trying to get to: is why did the person take the call, and what's at the root? Where's the pain? And let's get to the bottom. Let's understand that. But I think too often we don't explain our why. Why are we asking certain things? Why are we trying to take them in a certain direction? And I think when we're a little bit more transparent about where we're coming from, people open up a little bit more. They're not worried that our questions or our approach is manipulative or trying to trap them, because we've explained, here's why I'm asking the questions, or here's what I'm looking for, those kinds of things. And I think that why side of kind of cuts both ways in a sales call.
Sure
So
does.
can you talk about the value of getting to the why and just offering it up at times and what it brings out in a prospect?
Well, let's start with most people don't get the why
Yeah.
in sales.
Yep.
And if you don't find the why, or the emotional reason why someone even needs your stuff to begin with,
Yes.
then it's going to come down to price
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yep.
So let me give you an example. I met with an owner of a company. He wanted me to come in and do some leadership training. All right, that's in my wheelhouse. I can do that. In asking why questions, and I wasn't always saying why,
Right.
but questions like that.
Sure.
I started to notice he got a little uncomfortable.
Mm.
So I said to him, hey, let's stop. Do you have any idea why I'm asking you these questions?
Yeah.
And he paused for a second and he said, all I wanted you to do was do a presentation, but now that you're asking me these questions, it's making me really think, what are we doing here? Why would we want someone like you to come in? And he goes, I actually like it. I go, are you going to be okay with me asking you more of these questions? Because some of them
Because
will
you
be
look a
very
little uncomfortable. And yeah.
Here's what I found out at the end of the day, at the end of diving down into this funnel. What he needed was to quit losing his good people. His best people were going out into the private world, and they were making a whole lot more money than he could afford to pay them. And it was driving him nuts, and he
Sure.
was frustrated about it because he was losing friends, he was losing great people. And if he could figure a way to solve that, it takes a lot of stress off of him. So when you look at that, John, it's not just leadership training, it's de-stressing him on losing people. But you
Sure.
don't find that out unless
Sure.
you ask better questions.
Yeah, you made that commentary around going different places, more money, all those kinds of things. We're in Pittsburgh, makes me think of the Pirates, and we have players for a certain period of time, they get really good and they go. One of the things I always do when we talk to a prospect who might be on top of another one of our clients, we're exclusive, so we can't necessarily always help them. And so up front, I'm going to ask, tell me a little bit about geography, what you're looking for, but I'll tell them, here's why I'm asking the question. So, because it's otherwise the question's a little out of place at
Definitely.
that stage of the conversation. So having that why eliminates all the discomfort associated with it.
But let's even take why PT. Why would somebody out there want to
Yeah.
hire a PT? Well, because you want to make more money. Okay, but why?
Why? Yeah.
Maybe they're newer in business, and the owner is like, I get nervous every time payroll hits. Do I have enough money? Do I have to tap my line of credit? Maybe they're a business that's been around a long time and they make
Sure.
a lot of money, but the owner said, I want to retire. I want to be able to sell this thing, and I need more. I want to make more money for that. So
Yeah.
asking why people even want your product and services is really the magic.
It's incredibly valuable. I had a conversation with somebody recently right along those lines. They said, look, I've got 5 years to make hay while I can before I'm out of this business. I want to sell it for a lot more than it's worth today.
Yeah,
There we go.
there you go.
All right, everybody. See you again tomorrow.
Have fun.